Finally, for the first time in almost 30 years, I am going to completely debox a doll. It's hard to believe that I haven't had the pleasure of deboxing a doll since the late 90s, but with June being my birthday month, I thought I would treat myself at last and unbox at least one of my duplicate dolls. And what better doll to start with than this 45th Anniversary Golden Dream Christie? There are lots of different opinions and criticisms about this doll online. I happened to vote at Mattel Creations for this doll, and here's the prototype we were shown versus what we were actually given. So yeah, it was kind of like a bait and switch situation. Despite not being a true to the original reproduction, this doll is more like a modern reimagining, and by her own merits has her own appeal while keeping that certain retro disco vibe and nostalgic charm. So stay tuned as I debox this beauty. We'll check her out and see if I have a potential hair nightmare on my hands. So let's do this. Hello darlings, and thank you for joining me on this very special occasion. I'm going to mark today's date, June the 19th, 2026, down on the calendar as the first time in a long time that I am deboxing a doll. And what a doll she is, this beautiful 45th Anniversary Golden Dream Christie. Like I said, she isn't without her criticisms, but I love her nonetheless. I love this retro Christie font that they used, and there's a lot of nice retro illustrations, paying tribute to her original box, of course. Here's the back of the box. Feel free to pause and read if you like. And the side, very nice. Well, I can't wait to get into this box, so yeah, let's see if I can do it without actually destroying the box. I'm gonna open it up from the bottom. I'm actually going to pry this out with a butter knife. I hope this works. So, I am totally intrigued to get into this doll. I never set out to be an in-box doll collector at all. I used to, as a kid, couldn't wait to rip open a box to get inside, but now I'm much more cautious. There we go. Remove the box, and there she is on the card. I love this orange background. It really plays off her jumpsuit. Of course, is a little more on the copper side than the original, was more on the bronze metallic side, but you can get an idea of what she looks like here. Very nice, sparkly. She's got those clear, strappy, high-heeled shoes. Very pretty. And she, of course, comes with her certificate of authenticity. There's a doll stand in there as well. I'm more interested in getting this doll off the packaging. I don't know how that's going to play out. Let's see if I can remove her hands from these straps. As I mentioned earlier, I had voted on this doll when Mattel offered her up as one of the choices for a reproduction Christie doll with the Steffi face sculpt. I jumped at the chance. The iconic original 1980 doll is one of my grail dolls and is a hard-to-find collector favorite. Finding one new in box can often set you back $500 US or more. For me to get this reproduction at the regular price of $91 Canadian seemed like a no-brainer. Oh my goodness, her hair is sewing on. Are you kidding me? I haven't unboxed a doll in a long time, and I can tell you, it used to be a hell of a lot easier. Oh my goodness. Alright. Okay, there we go. She's free from her box at last. Oh my goodness. I can't believe I'm holding her in my hands. I'm so amazed that I finally unboxed a doll. You don't know. She's gorgeous, of course. Look at her with her little strappy shoes. The fabric does feel a little plasticky, I would say. This fabric overskirt doesn't feel bad at all. It looks like it's just like a foil, kind of like a, I don't know, like a transfer over top. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I'm doing this. So excited. Once I just pulled that little tape off. I should be more gentle, I should have used scissors, but whatever. Here's her cape. Comes off. She's got these little superstar earrings and the necklace in, I believe, topaz. And of course her ring. Very nice. I just want to get her hair out. It's in this like kind of hairnet slash ponytail. Oh my goodness, what's going on with this netting? Oh my goodness, this hair. What is going on with this hair? It's a frizzy nightmare. Okay, I got her double knotted cape off. This is what it looks like. Very nice. Yeah, I'm still struggling with the knot on her overskirt, and her hair elastic is going to probably have to be cut out because I can't seem to get it off. Well, let's just see. No, I'm not even gonna try. I'm just gonna cut it. There we go. Oh my god, free at last. Oh my goodness, Christie, that hair was a nightmare. I don't know, it's so poofy, it's so dry. The curls are kind of like not really well defined. I don't know. Okay, well, you know, this hair is going to be a project for another day. There she is, looking gorgeous, but she does need a little work. It's been 5 days since I unboxed this doll, and I've come to the conclusion that Mattel did this doll dirty with this hair. I don't know if they were aiming for a fro, but it's a really poorly executed one. I've tried to zhuzh it, I've misted it with water, spritzed it with leave-in conditioner, picked it out, and it's still a frizzy, clumpy, incongruent mess. I want her hair to be soft to the touch and have large, luscious curls like the illustrations on the box. It's time to give Christie the hair that she deserves. Alright, we're back and it's the next day. Christie's hair has had time to dry overnight, and here she is, a little 360 with all the curlers in her hair. Again, I went for the Farrah Fawcett curler configuration, so we'll see how this turns out. And here's Christie after her hair transformation. Now, do I think it's perfect? No, but it is an improvement in my opinion. But a word of caution, I think the holes to her earrings shrank after the boil rinse. So I probably should have put them in after her final boil rinse with her curlers in, because I had a bitch of a time getting especially one of the earrings in. It started to bend on me to the point that I thought it was going to break. So I ended up using that as her ring. So I swapped out her one earring for a ring. And here's the actual ring. It's shorter, has a sturdier plastic, and it went in easier. So just a word of warning, if you do boil rinse this Barbie and you take her earrings out ahead of time, you might want to think about putting them in before she dries. Other than that, I think the hair turned out pretty good. It's not exactly giving me Farrah, but it is giving me that 70s disco curl vibe. Thank you for joining me for this long overdue doll unboxing and hair makeover. In conclusion, I love this Christie. Despite some quality issues, I'm a big fan of the Superstar era, the Christie character, and the Steffi face sculpt, so she was a must-have doll for me. In some ways, I'm kind of glad that I felt forced to unbox and play with her. Her hair didn't hold the curls, maybe it was the conditioner, maybe the humidity, but over the course of the day, the curls came out. I may recurl her hair again someday. The good news is I was able to swap her earring and her ring back. Had I known that she wasn't going to sell out right away and would eventually go on sale for $55 Canadian, I would have preferred her at that price, but you can't always predict these things. I ended up buying 4 of these dolls at regular price, so I may sell a couple in the future to help recoup some of my money. So tell me, what do you think of this doll? Do you have her or the original in your collection? Drop me a comment below, give this video a like, and thank you for subscribing. Always remember, be yourself and you'll always be in fashion. Until next time, bye for now.